That's ice.
Y'all check this out. I'm from the Go Get a Stick generation. It'd be a good test for this little system. Go into protection mode. All right, here we go.
I may or may not catch the solo on fire.
16 degrees. I normally do that, but this is the worst part of this gig. Screw you, Les Stroud. All right. What's up, guys? We are in Arkansas. Come on, big dog. We are at Devil's Den State Park, and it is about 17 degrees out here, so it's a little chilly. We are, let me turn you around here. We got a spot right here, backed in there. Nice little fire pit area. And we got this lovely, lovely little water feature, if you will. I don't think Preacher's made it down in there just yet. But welcome to Arkansas, folks. How pretty is that right there? Now, you might be able to see some dusting over there. They had a little bit of snow. I was up here in Arkansas the end of last week and did some hiking and stuff and stayed over by, well, I wound up by Eureka Springs, and I may actually go back there soon. But anyway, didn't film anything, but had a little bit of flurries when we were heading out. There is a storm front headed into here. I think it hits here late Thursday. I'm actually going to get up and head back to Oklahoma, and I'm going to head southeast. They're expecting about a foot worth of snow down that way in the mountains of southeast Oklahoma. So I'm going to probably camp here tonight, get up, hit some hikes. There's some beautiful hikes around this area. So I'm going to hit some hikes with the dog, and then Preacher and I are going to load up and head to southeast Oklahoma. And luckily for y'all, or unlucky, depending on how you look at it, we're taking you guys along for the ride. And right now, because it's so cold, I need a campfire. I need to get the electricity stuff hooked up into the truck. And I need to call that dog back over here before there he is, before he decides he's going to go snorkeling. What's going on, guys? We are going for a little walk. And Preacher just ran headfirst into a tree. How'd that go, bud? He was nose to ground and ran straight into a tree. God, that'd have been awesome to get on video. Anyway, we are walking. Hey, let's go over here. Preach. Come on. We are walking out here and just kind of going for a walk, picking up little, identifying locations of firewood whenever I can, because I didn't bring enough wood. I ran out. Preacher, here. I ran out. I got 2 ricks coming, but it didn't get here in time. So I have limited supply, but I'm in the woods, and it's not illegal to take anything that's fallen. So that's what I'm doing. In fact, most places they prefer you do that. If you can believe this, it was a single step. It was more of a hop, really. Hoppy, haha. I just had a 1-step. I forgot my whiskey. It was sitting on the bar, and I walked right out and I forgot it, and not thinking I didn't have it, I just drove past every liquor store in 2 states, and that's a lot of liquor stores down this way, and so got here and didn't have it. So I had a beer when I was setting up. But what is for dinner? Tonight we are going to do a quick chili. This is just a very, very simple chili recipe that you can, with a couple of cans and a pound of ground beef, pretty much make a damn good bowl. You can add a bunch of other stuff to it, and I'll talk about it when I get into it. But that's what I'm making. We may make that on the campfire. Just depends on the wood situation and how damn cold I am. Or we may use a new stove setup that I've got in the back of the truck. I didn't really plan on using that this weekend. but it arrived, and I might do it since I'm on shore power. And I'm on shore power just because it's so damn cold out here, and I'm not really equipped right now in the truck for boondocking, although that's about to change in the next few days. Glad you guys stuck with us and joined us in 2024. That is a crazy thing, man. The growth of this channel is nuts, and I mean it is nuts, man. It has far surpassed anything that I ever even thought. I didn't really think much about it, to be honest with you. I just was, doing the same old stupid stuff I've been doing. Just with cameras, and man, you guys seem to enjoy it, and we are very, very pleased that you do, and we want to keep putting up stuff that you guys like, and it just so happens that you guys seem to like what we're I don't know why I'm checking crossing the road, man. Like there's anybody in this damn park. But luckily you guys seem to be digging the content style that we got, so I mean, like I said before, it's kind of selfish in that respect. This is just something I'm doing, something I've been doing, something I plan on continuing to do, and I just thought it would be kind of a neat project to record, and that turned into this. So, yeah, appreciate y'all. That's where that was headed. I don't know if I ever got there, so we'll just jump straight to it. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the comments. I love the comments. Really, really do. I read every one of them. There's a weird way that they get reported, so sometimes I miss them and I find them a month later or so, but I read all those. I try to respond to every single one of them, even the snarky turd comments that some of you guys make, and it's all good, man, to me. But I appreciate it. Thank you guys. I'm going to continue the walk here with the dog. I'll spin you around and show you the view I got here, and you'll see why I want to get off this camera. Excuse me. And get back to the real reason I'm out here. But we'll do that. I'll get back. I'll cook a little later. This is just laid back, man. It's not really, like I said, it ain't scripted. But good gosh. Look at that, y'all. Just look at that. How beautiful. A little snow on the other side of that. Arkansas, you never disappoint. Absolutely not. Let's go over here and check this. Preacher, you're more sure-footed than most cats, but dude, you don't know what you don't know. Hey, my man, I do not want to make Rescue 911 Arkansas edition. I don't want to see that at all, period, let alone be on it. I have a thing with heights, so this is about as far as you guys are going to ever get me up here. It's just below our camp spot. How nice. You've made it. Listen to me. You stay out of that water today, or the whole time we're here, actually. All right, yeah, let's climb out. Good idea. Y'all check this out. This looks like trash all through here, and it goes down that trail. But let me get a close up here, and you can kind of see maybe the intricacies of this. That's ice. That is, let me see if I can pull this up without, that's ice right there. And I can't remember what causes that. I'll have to look it up, maybe put a link in the description, but that's ice at the base of these plants. And that's pretty bad to the bone looking, I think. Very, very cool. The formations are just insane, man. And they're very delicate. It's like little ribbons almost. So cool. Little bitty, it's almost like it's spun, like cotton candy or something. Come on, preach. Anyway, we were in Arkansas in the last week to the weekend, and did a lot of hiking and stuff like that. And it was squirrel central, and he loved every minute of it. I mean, there were squirrels everywhere, and there's not as many squirrels out here. These are the types of trees here. They just don't have as many. Anyway, I'm rambling, and I'm probably showing you the wrong damn angle. I don't pay attention to nothing. Well, if you're a good GoProer, if you're a good GoPro sticker, selfie sticker, you're probably younger than me, probably a different gender than me, probably better looking. No. I don't think so about that one. All the other ones, yeah. Anyway, I'm not from the GoPro selfie. I'm not from the selfie stick generation. I'm from the go get a stick generation, and what that meant was your dad's about to whoop your ass. So I guess that's what separates us. You was either a selfie stick or a whipping stick. That's what I was. Guess I could show you guys. Did finish. I don't know if I showed you this or not. You know that. Don't pay attention. But this is our camp. Looks cool. Hey, man. What the hell is that for? It's elevated with all your, well, you know how that works. Anyway, it comes down here. It's got a neat little kind of patio section here. Fire, and so it's like you can separate it from eating and stuff. It's very cool. Lantern, trash things, what I use it for. Grill, and what I really dig this for, man, is it's got a nice tent pad, if that's your flavor, or if you are an RVer, or like me, sometimes get folks to join you, and they're tent folk. And that's our poor little fire. Just looks kind of sad right now. And there's the ever dwindling supply that I have. And there's scavenger wood, and I'm sure I'll be pulling that out of there. And hell, you never know. May hook him up to a sled, drag it out mush style. How you feel about that? All right, guys, I'm in the back of the truck. It's still kind of early. It's like 3 o'clock, but I haven't eaten anything all day. So I'm going to go ahead, and dinner takes a little bit because it needs to simmer and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get to cooking. I decided to cook in here. I got the fire going out there, threw some big logs on it, and decided to come in here for a bit and get this done. I actually need to see if I've got the packet. This is a very simple recipe, like I said earlier. It's just using some store-bought stuff that you can get if you can get into your backpack. You know, that's always a bonus. Golly. Why do they have never mind. I'm not even going to say it. I've got a seasoning packet somewhere, I think. Well, that's coffee. Medicine. Put it somewhere so I would not lose it. I wouldn't have put it in the truck. Did I already throw it back here? What would I have done with that? Wait. Did I put it in here? Nope. All right, well, shit. All right, guys, well, here's what I was looking for. It had fell down between the seats in the front. It is Kinder's. I like Kinder's a lot of their seasonings and stuff like that. This is a simple, look, I make my own chili, so don't you chili aficionados, because every man thinks he makes the best bowl. I have 2 or 3 different styles of chili that I make, but this is a very quick, easy one. Instead of camping and having to bring out a bunch of crap, pounded ground beef, this, and I'm going to throw in maybe full can, and then the contents of this, and maybe some more of the juice, I don't know, and a little bit of beer, and boil it down. Anyway, it's very simple. Yes, you can. Normally I would put chipotle pepper or 2 in it, some fresh jalapeno. I'd saute that with some onions, all of that crap, but not today, friends, because it's cold as hell, and I don't want to deal with it. So what we're going to do is do it in here. I am going to use this. This is a electric cooking system. I don't know why I'm picking up to show you there. You can see it here. I'll give you my Vanna White. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, maybe I just plugged it in. I don't know what I did. Anyway, yeah, voila. I don't know if I'm doing that right. The pan sets on there, and you can basically high, medium, low it, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll do a review maybe on it if I decide that I dig it, and I'll let you guys know about it. The thing that I like is that I can use it in here, confined space, even though I have ventilation in here, I can use it confined space, and I don't have to worry about carbon monoxide. And then on the plus is I don't have to worry about an open flame. The pot can be picked up and set down on the on this little tabletop, which is a very bad to the bone little table I picked up. So yeah, there's a lot of pros to this. Now, I assume it's going to be pretty power hungry, but you're not going to use it for an hour or anything like that. So I'll have to see how that works out on my power station later. But for now, I'm going to get into ground beefage. And let's go ahead and throw that on. It says it's ready. I'm going to open this up. We're just going to ground this and do our thing, guys. Somebody asked me what, I need to turn it up a little bit. Let's go 4, 6, 8. It goes to 1,000. I'm going to go to 800. I use this knife is called, it's a Onyx EDC. It's a 3.5 inch blade, and it's an interchange, or not interchangeable, it's a replaceable, kind of like a scalpel razor type blade system. If you've ever, well, I don't know if you've used it or not. Anyway, so yeah, I don't like sharpening knives, so I just use these, dull them up, whatever, and then I just pop a new blade in, and I keep the blades, I buy them in bulk, and they work out quite nicely. I shouldn't have to have anything really to brown this. We'll see. I don't know why I'm using that bag like that. Ah! This was frozen. I hope it'll be a good test for this little system, because that is still pretty chilly. All right. Yeah, that's still a little frozen. You hear it already sizzling up. If this thing works out, man, that's going to be a pretty cool gig. Or it'd be a pretty cool. If this works out, let me see if I can do this again. Let me see if I. Dude, I just talk, then stop. This is carried over into conversations, just randomly that I have with my wife and just people in general. I'll just stop and like try to do another take, and I'm like, good gosh, that, and I narrate everything. You guys want to know how much headroom I got? I got that amount of headroom right there. Should have bought the damn next mid-height one, but I didn't plan on doing it as much as I do it. Didn't plan on you guys liking it like you do. That's cool. I already talked to y'all about that, but man, I sure appreciate that. It is cool. Yeah. Let me get this chopping done so you guys don't have to hear this like very slow Morse code thing going on here. What I've got in here is just a pound, and I buy in bulk usually. I break it down. It's just a hair over, about a pound and maybe a quarter, maybe. This Kinder's, really all it says is a pound of ground beef, a quarter cup of water, and then 14 or 15 ounce can of tomatoes. So I don't really follow directions anyway. So what I do is I dump, depending on how wet I want it. That depends on what I'm going to use it for, whether it's like if I make this, hot dogs or Frito chili pie or crap like that. Anyway, I'll put a couple cans of Rotel in instead of the one, because Rotel cans are smaller at 10 ounces. And I use the fire roasted. I think it complements the seasoning that Kinder's puts together in here. And this is kind of a smokier, not real smoky, but kind of a smoky chili, I guess, which I prefer. And that's why I use a lot of chipotle peppers whenever I cook chili. But we're just going to dump this in, and once this beef gets ground or gets brown up, I will dump the seasoning in, let that kind of get the heat a little bit to kind of open up the flavors of all the seasonings in there, and then dump the, just like this is a difficult recipe or something, like I'm some big chef or whatever. I'm just telling you the process. I laugh inside when I'm doing that because I feel like I'm I'm some charlatan chef guy or wannabe off of Food Network. I'm really not. I like to cook, and I'm just explaining what I'm doing, and I obviously like to talk. Hell, I never shut up. This could be the perfect gig for me. So I don't want you guys to ever think that I'm like lecturing you on how to do so. I'm just telling you, talking while I'm doing it. Hell, it'd be the same thing if you guys were sitting here with me and we're just BSing about what I was going on and what I was doing. I just kind of talk and tell you like that. Well, I'd say it's getting a little bit steamy in here. That's what I'd say, as you guys look up my nostrils. Let's see. Let's get the seasoning on here. Let's make this happen before I wind up dicking it up more so than normal. All right. I wanted to add a little bit more seasoning because I'm using a little bit more meat than normal. And I am adding a little bit more liquid and so forth. So I was trying to bump up the spice a little bit, but it is what it is. I normally do that, but that's usually at the house and stuff, so this will still be good. I am going to hit it with a little bit of extra garlic powder, if I can get that unfrozen. It's not frozen, it's just damp, coagulated, clumpy, as they say. And the Pope's paprika. It's been blessed. It's very good. Throw those back in there. Had to open up that back. Well, you saw it. You were along for the ride. All right. Let's go with that. Camera 1, camera 2. And they don't sell hamburger meat in a half pound. I'm not breaking it up. I'm not opening up a half pound to break it into another half pound just because I'm an idiot and I make enough for 30 people. But now that doesn't look like a lot of liquid, but it's going to be because those tomatoes are going to lose liquid and stuff. So we don't really need to put anything in there. Let's get that up to, let's go get it to a good simmer. I don't know how long they say to let it simmer, but I'm going to do my own thing. It ain't chili if you don't have a little bit of beer in it, or quite a bit of beer. Just depends on what you do. There we go. That'll be good. Now I'm going to tone this heat down here in a bit, cover that, and let that simmer. Now, outside of cameras falling, forgetting the seasoning packet or losing it, finding it again, getting in and out of the truck, catching my head, you guys don't see that, catching my head on them damn lights that are hanging down. That's not a very smart idea. I got to change that. Catching my head on that, pulling those down twice. What else? I don't know. Sure, there's a lot of stuff. But guys, we're there. We are there. Let's go to, we're on, I don't know much about electric stoves or anything like that. So we'll just try it. Let's go to 400 and see if we can keep a little simmer there. Look at that, man. That's pretty daggum cool. We'll have you for a spoon holder. You go in a trash can. You shut that up for a minute because it's cold as hell in here now. Crank the heater up. Well, while that's doing this thing, guys, I'm going to sit back and get warm. I might get underneath it. No, I won't either. I got these boots on. Hey, man, I've been posting. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram or Facebook. I don't really do, I mean, I try to keep all that stuff up. It's easier to post on those, the small things that happen. But anyway, I bought these boots. My Solo GTX gave up the ghost, and so I bought some Jim Green African Ranger boots. Let's try that view. How's that look? Here, let's go. Let's show you both of them. Holy crap. If a fireman walks by, he's going to think there's a buffet. Good God. Anyway, those, probably not the most hygienic. As I knock crumbs or dirt or whatever off. Hey, listen, man, if that's I'm not cooking for you, I'm cooking for me. So whatever. Y'all do some nasty stuff inside your homes, I'm sure. Anyway, I don't do that at my house. I'm not saying that. What kind of house you think I live in? What was I saying back? Oh yeah, the Jim Green boots. They are so far they're pretty damn cool, man. They're very unique, and they have some peculiarity. Is it peculiarities? Is that even a damn word? They're quirky. They have a little quirkiness about them in certain areas. That's the best way to put it. Not bad. I like the boots, but they may not be for everybody. They're exactly what I was looking for. But I will. I'll give you guys an update on them here. Maybe a standalone video if you guys are into that. I know some of you are, so I'll make it for you too. I'm gonna relax. Let's let that simmer for, I don't know, just whenever I get hungry enough to eat it. At least I like to usually let that go for an hour, but we'll see. Let's give it a stir before I. Geez, I was afraid of that. Let's give it a stir before I lay down. And the good thing about this is you don't have to worry about the pot sliding off the heat source. I'm just realizing that. That's pretty damn cool. All right, let's let that relax. Relax, go to it. Where you wanna go to it? Relax, go to it. Where you wanna go? Where you wanna go? Doom, 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 doom. Y'all remember that song from the, I don't know, 80s? Relax, go to it. When you wanna go to it. Preacher is, for those of you that are interested, and I would venture to say that's the majority of you. He is in his area. He's not a big fan of the cold. He was getting a little pissy with me. He wanted to go inside, so after we got done walking, he got bored. So he's in there relaxing and probably sleeping right now. Yeah, I think he's sleeping. That's enough of this nonsense. I think we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Hey, preacher, you coming, dude? Go down the, yeah, don't jump. There you go. Come on, duty. Duty Reno. Ah. Hey, you stay right there for a second. Stay. See how these Jim Green boots hold up here traction-wise. Awesome. Hang on, buddy. Stay. Oh, look at you. You're a hell of a lot better than me. You right there? Stay right there. Do not get in there. Check this out, guys. That's what I hiked down here for. Get you guys some views of that. Right on. And then, how's that for the sunset here in just a little bit? I think I timed that all right. Although Right now I'm realizing that I didn't lock my truck up and I've got thousands of dollars worth of stuff in there. Whoops. Let's see how this works, maybe. Good Lord, I hope that works. See if I can make it back up here without busting my butt. And put my eye out. Man. Ah. He absolutely loves him some hiking. Don't you, boy? You like to hike? Let's go hike. Y'all check this out. Two hours from the house, guys. Why am I not here more? I think that'll change. Look at you, Billy. Let's go over there. Oh yeah. This is so cool. Look at that. Now there's trout all over this area. I don't know if there's any trout in here in this particular section, but I know because me and a buddy caught some here about, oh good Lord, 13 years ago probably. So yeah, they should still be here. How cool is that? There's a photo right there. All right, guys, I'm facing the wrong direction, really. I'm going to hang out. Actually, let's fight this beard a minute. About to redo it, get it under control. But this close to the fire, we got to go into protection mode. You don't want a ember coming over and running my trademark look, would you? Anyway, no, get over here, away from there. Come here. Won't you chill right here for a bit? Hey, place. You know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I am finally hungry, and I'm gonna show you the cool part. One of the cool parts about this is I can take that and I can set it straight onto here. The sides are hot, but I don't have to worry about the bottom of it being hot. So you can see how that chili turned out. Maybe you can. I don't want to get the GoPros and stuff out, so yeah, anyway, we set that there. Let's go with some Fritos. Gotta pay that dog tax. Here you go, buddy. Some Fritos. And I am not, there's hot sauce up there, and I'm not gonna crawl in there and get it, just so you know. I'm cold, I'm hungry, and I'm gonna go sit by the fire and eat this. Maybe. There we go. And I forgot to get a ladle. Everything's a ladle if you do it right. Take that off. Lid her up. Throw her back up there. Keep her warm. And let's go in for a taste here, guys. Let me stir it up a little bit. I think this is gonna hit the spot, man. I do. Again, just nothing fantastic, just a simple bowl of chili, man. All right, here we go. I don't know if I'm in frame or not. Shit, sorry. Man, that's all right for quick chili. That's actually pretty damn good. It tastes good, feels good. Man, I might get hot sauce after all. All right, so I'm going to, I'm gonna punish as many bowls of this as I can, which is gonna be probably one, and then get cleaned up. I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah, boy. Oh, you like that side better? Come on, that's it. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. What's up, guys? Don't worry, I'm not gonna use this camera angle for very long. Just got back into the truck, or just got into the truck. As you can see, it looks like I just threw a bunch of crap in here, and it's because I just threw a bunch of crap in here. So I have a lot of stuff to clean up. That's where I was going with that. But Preacher is over here off to my right. He has been ready to go to bed for quite some time, and let me finish doing what I was going to do so I don't have to continue with this extreme Wayne's World-esque close-up. And then I'll get back with you. Here's your camping hack. Whenever you get in and you got a spare pair of socks and you've been in cold socks all evening and you want to warm your feet up, take you a fresh pair of wool socks and let your dog snuggle with them. That's about the best heat there is. Ain't that right, boy? It's a damn good thing I'm securing my masculinity, or I'd never post such things. Say something about it, though. Let's see. It's 20. The thermometer on the front of the truck says 22, and it's 70 degrees in here. I've got the heater shut off right now. This is... you guys don't have to listen to this stuff. You don't have to do anything when it comes to this channel, but I thought you might. If you're like me, I'm always trying to find stuff, and I'm embarrassed to say how much money I have spent on these puffy kind of, I call them camp shoes or camp slippers, I guess. I don't really say slippers, but I say camp shoes. But they're that kind of puffy, insulated with a rubbery sole on the outside, and sometimes memory foam on the inside. These don't have that, which I prefer them to not. But anyway, I don't think they do. They don't feel like it. If they do, it's cheap memory foam, which is better for me. Anyway, I have spent stupid amounts of money on this style of shoe. I have a pair of kind of a mid-top that I paid way too much for, and every pair doesn't make any difference. I've had them from $30 on up to stupid amounts, and they all tear up, they all break down. There's not a one of them that has lasted any longer than the other, and if you've had success, great. But I'm kind of rough on shoes, I guess, especially if I'm wearing them around camp. I may or may not catch the sole on fire from time to time from putting my feet too close to the campfire. But be that as it may, these are the best damn things that I have ever bought in that realm, if you will. And they're from Walmart, and they're like $14. And they come in, I've seen them in black and this green color that's kind of like my sleeping bag. I like green, so I got a pair of each. After I tried them on, these are size
12. Yeah, I wear size 12, 11.5 to 12. These are size 12. So, but dude, they're awesome. I have worn these all over, frequently about town, much to the chagrin of my 15-year-old daughter. These are my around the house and around camp shoes. The ones I wear around town are my fancy ones. No, I just said these are dusty because I've been wearing around camp. Anyway, they're damn good shoes. Slip on. Oh, and you can run them in sport mode. See, you got them in sport mode. They got a little thing in the back there. So if you're lazy, boom, like that. I can't wear shoes like that because I trip and I fall and I bust my ass. 66 degrees, so it's dropped 4 degrees in here since I showed you that, and dropped 1 degree outside. I just thought I'd turn the lights back on and show you guys our current state. The floor was a little cold, so even with what I normally prep for him, it's just way too cold down there. So I brought him up here on the bed. He's on his little Sherpa line blanket, and I've got mine. And just so you know, he doesn't get mistreated. And he gets covered up with a blanket at the house. I've told you guys before, we like it pretty cold in our house. So my wife loves to see him covered up, and he loves to be covered up. But anyway, I thought that was kind of funny, so thought I'd share with y'all. Anyway, say goodnight, boy. See y'all in the morning. Good morning, preacher. Good morning, everybody. Let's see what the temperature is outside. 16 degrees. This was up high. It's not 79 in here, but it's definitely warm. And it feels good, and we don't want to get up, but oh man, we gotta get up. Well, not right now, dude. I gotta, hey man, relax. We're not going anywhere just yet. Let's get dressed first. See you guys here in a bit. Well, good morning again, everybody. We've been out walking around. God, that's an extreme close-up. Here's where we're at. And this is a man-made structure by the CCC back in, it's probably going to tell me right here. Founded in 1933, Civil Conservation Corps. I assume that's whenever they did that. I don't know. I just know that I've been out here one time, walked across this, and was fishing, and in the middle of summer, and a buddy let his line sink down to the bottom. Preacher Jones, come here. Here. Sink down to the bottom while we were talking, and then turned around and pulled it up and had the biggest rainbow trout I've ever seen come up. But let me stop talking and show you this. How nice. Very pretty out here. And very cold. Woo! It is so cold out here. The ice is, or the water's surface is frozen there a little bit. What do you think, Preach? I don't think we'll be doing any ice fishing on that. Hey, hey, get back over here, man. Come on. Let's go. You're gonna make me scared, and everybody's gonna send me dirty emails. Let's go. Truck. Give me a language you know. All right, let's go. Whew. My eyes are watering. Oh my goodness, it's all the way down my face and freezing in my beard. We're gonna head back up to the truck, and I want to head up to the higher area where I can get some cell service, check the weather, and make a decision on what we're gonna do. Stay in this area, head to southeast Oklahoma, north, south, east, west, I don't know, but we will let y'all know what we decide because we'll throw a video up. Until then, you guys know the drill. Stay warm,
put some gravel in your travel. Hey, dog. Hey, let's go truck up.
And the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work cause my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going